What's up, guys? Got something in the mail, so let's get right into it. This is continuing my collection of video game soundtracks that I've been kind of going through lately. Oh, cool. There's some interesting shit in here. That was my cat. So, Thomas. But yeah, I'm not gonna show the full letter. It kind of just explains a few things. But I got a little origami piece. That's pretty cool right there. But yeah, get out of the plastic so look all nice and pretty. Splatoon 2. Should I consider Splatoon kind of a guilty pleasure game? I don't know. I feel like, particularly people like in my age group at least, Splatoon's kind of a bit kiddish, I guess. But I love Splatoon. So a few things I want to point out. I've kind of been meaning to mention them actually, but a lot of video game soundtracks, because there's so much music in a video game, they're going to end up being released in multiple volumes. So it's kind of good to, if there's specific songs you're after, to try to figure out where those songs are. This one was actually released in 3 volumes. I have the second one on order, but I haven't had a shipping notification yet. But I know that a lot of sellers ship things without sending notifications for some reason. So I'm pretty generous about that, but it's getting pretty close to the point of me figuring out what's going on. And another thing that I've kind of meant to mention that doesn't actually have anything to do with this one specifically, but video game soundtracks in general. I would even go further and say specifically Nintendo video game soundtracks in general is, I mean, if you're okay with getting a fake, getting a bootleg, whatever you want to call it, sure, go ahead. But it is kind of good to figure out if it's a bootleg, because there's a lot of Nintendo soundtrack bootlegs, particularly vinyl bootlegs, because very few Nintendo soundtracks have been released on vinyl. So if you find a vinyl of a Nintendo soundtrack, it's pretty much guaranteed to be a bootleg. So I mean, if you think it's a cool thing to have, sure, get it, but it's gonna sound like shit. But something that's cool about Splatoon's soundtrack specifically is there's a lot of in-universe bands, so like there's a good variety of music in it. But yeah, I do have the second volume, which has mostly music from the DLC for the game. And then there's another volume, I guess you call it, that it was labeled part of the soundtrack. I don't really consider it part of the soundtrack. It's they've done a few live shows. They do kind of like the Gorillaz thing with the holograms, and they have a live band. I'm pretty sure all the vocals are like pre-recorded, because they have some wild, wacky, made-up language vocals through crazy effects. I'm pretty sure they're not actually, the vocals aren't live, but yeah, it's a live album. It's not actually in the video game. It's cool. I'm not in a big hurry to get that, but eventually, somehow or another, I'm getting the second volume of it. So keep an eye out for that when it gets here. And yeah, should have another video game, not Splatoon, but I should have another video game soundtrack coming in later today, so probably open it tomorrow. might go to a show this weekend. And to be honest, like there wasn't that many shows I really wanted to go to. Now all of a sudden there are like a lot of kind of last minute announcements, and I don't know. I don't want to kind of overwhelm myself, especially considering like how far I usually have to travel to go to shows. So there might be some show footage this weekend, might not. We'll see when I get there. But yeah, that's all I got for today, and I'll see y'all next time.